Hello everybody, Usk92 here, Batman Arkham Knight in the background, and man, don't mind me if I sound a little bummed out. I'm a sad man today. Fucking everyone knows the news by now, the retirement of Daniel Bryan. He's actually retired. I still can't believe it. I'm sitting here with my Daniel Bryan shirt, looking at my Daniel Bryan standee. Looking at all my Daniel Bryan merchandise, and I'm just like, damn. I have like every Daniel Bryan shirt you can think of. The guy's always been one of my favorites. I'll talk about more about Daniel later on. Still super bummed out, man. So, Raw review, February 8th, 2016. Daniel Bryan video package plays. Right away the feels set in, because like the whole time, you know how you hope some things are a fucking work. This was the one. Like, I was like, please be a fucking lie. Give me one more match at Mania. Man, nah, this is not a work. This is legit. Steph is already out. She wants to do a contract signing. Bryan chance for taking over the world. Stephanie turns it into great heel heat. Steph was on point on this segment, by the way. Dean Ambrose comes out. Roman comes out. Brock Lesnar comes out. Brock Lesnar is super mega over, by the way. Dean tries to go face to face with Brock. He like walks up to him. Brock fucking tosses him, takes the table and slams the table in Roman Reigns' face. I died laughing. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, Roman got denied. Hits Dean with the F5. Done. 5 seconds. I counted. Like the guy just walked out destruction. The whole time he's just laughing his ass off. Triple H comes out to have a stare down with Brock. You know, a little like, yo. Still fucking bummed out that Triple H is not being used better. Like, what the fuck? Where's my my favorite wrestler of all time? Where's my boy? Where's Triple H? Cut this stupid suit shit off. I'm hoping after Fastlane, you know, when they have the designated appointment, Roman Reigns. Like, I hope Triple H just turns off this fucking suit mode and just goes ham beast on fucking Roman, beat his ass every chance you get, and then, you know, we have the match. First match of the night is in their 19,000 match. It is Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. Man, this Raw was okay. It was whatever, you know. I started falling asleep in the middle of it, but this is reasons why, because we have a lot of repeat matches. Not saying anything. Kevin Owens is top notch, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time too. Dolph Ziggler is all Dolph Ziggler. He's fucking good, but seeing them wrestle 9 times a week is not gonna help. You know what I mean? So, Kevin Owens' trash talk was on point the whole time. One of my favorite parts where he tells Cole to shut up and Cole's not even talking.
No, hello.
Trash talking is amazing. Good match, actually. Dolph hit a sick spot with the Famouser. Owens was, head was draping down on the apron and fucking he hits a Famouser while he's outside to the ground. That was really sick.
Everyone was there.
And fucking Dolph Ziggler gets the win.
Scarecrow said
He cheats to get the win. He does a roll up and he puts his feet on the rope. Owens loses again. Owens lose again. I have no idea what the fuck are they doing with Owens, man.
the idea.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna maybe book this guy for fighting The Undertaker? Book this guy to fight anybody at WrestleMania if he can't beat Dolph fucking Ziggler, man. Like, yeah, cool to give Dolph Ziggler a win, but I feel like that one fluky win was enough. Like, why do you have to get 2 fluky wins? Like, if they really are setting up for Dolph versus Kevin Owens at Fastlane, that's gonna be so stupid, unless it's like a really good gimmicky match. So yeah, it sucks to see Owens lose, but I don't know what they're doing with the guy. I have no idea. Charlotte versus Alicia Fox next. Whatever match. Charlotte hits all her shit basically. Charlotte wins by figure 8 leg lock. That's it right there. Bada boom. Miz TV segment. Miz TV with Chris Jericho. Funny thing where Chris Jericho turns it into the highlight reel. They even take away the hashtag Miz TV and put hashtag highlight reel. I thought it was funny. Jericho showing a little bit of his heel side. He did the mundane tone and he started looking really serious. He started doing that whole pucker lip thing he used to do. And he just told them like AJ's gonna have to fight the best in the world at what he does. And I was like, yo, please give me heel Jericho, man. I would like. Fucking Jericho's 2008 heel one was probably one of my favorite times in wrestling. Like I was like marking out anytime Jericho would do anything. Even the shit with Jericho was so fucking good. I love Jericho still to this day. I love their theme, one of their best themes. So yeah, AJ Styles comes out. The man, get hype every time I hear his theme song. Need to get that AJ shirt finally. They're back on stock. Miz attacks Jericho from behind. AJ comes in for the save. And the whole time I'm looking, I'm like, damn, now that the Daniel Bryan news is super official, push AJ Styles to the moon. I'm telling you. The guy is he's 39. You know, I know AJ's in good condition and all, but that's what I mean. AJ's been through wars, man. You never know what could happen. Push this guy to the moon while you can. Get as much money out of AJ as you can. So, Styles and Jericho finally go at it. They beat the crap out of each other, and that's pretty much how it goes. Jericho rolls out to the outside, and AJ stands tall. They're having a match on SmackDown. I'm like, why is it on SmackDown? But hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping to see a disqualification. I really don't want to see AJ lose. If AJ's gonna fucking lose, at least make it a big deal, not on a fucking SmackDown taping. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Jericho getting himself disqualified and finally becoming heel Jericho, and then probably we're gonna get a match between them at Fastlane. That's gonna be like, that's it. Next match is Bray Wyatt versus the Ryback. You know, the Ryback's rocking the new tights. I like it. Again, the whole time we were having stupid Goldberg chants, and I'm like, okay, the guy puts black tights and now he's Goldberg. Even though when he was Skip Sheffield, he had black tights that were basically identical to what he's wearing now. Stupid people. So, I was like, oh my god. I never understand all the Ryback hate. Like, the guy's solid, the guy's good, the guy's always evolving, changing his style. Like, he's fucking now the flyback and all that shit. I don't know. Fucking good little match right here. Not a lot of steam behind it. Bray hits a sick Sister Abigail where he's about to go. Ryback's about to go for the meat hook, and he just catches him, stops him, and Sister Abigail's him. I thought that was really sweet. That's how they should build the Sister Abigail. That's the new RKO that he could just hit out of nowhere. Ryback is jumped by all the Wyatt members, destroyed by everybody. Bray Wyatt is cutting a promo without even a microphone, just saying how he's taken down. And the whole time I'm like, okay. This definitely could be setting up for Brock, because he's talking about your Colossal has been taken down and all that stuff, and I'm like, he's taking down big guys. They took over, you know, they took down Big Show, he's taking down big guys, so I'm pretty sure that's setting up to Brock. Next match is Titus O'Neil versus Adam Rose. Thank Jesus we didn't get Titus O'Neil versus Stardust for the 7,000th week in a row. I would have probably ran my head through a wall. And I'm a big fan of Titus and Stardust, just can't have the same matches every time. But the social outcasts are here. The Radical Mongoose versus the fucking Florida Gator. Match was whatever, but fucking anytime I see, you know, Curtis Axel, Michael McGillicuddy, I have a smile on my face. That's my boy. Rose wins by a roll-up, and I actually kind of popped. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the social outcasts. I think what they're doing is great. They could totally get over. I'm telling you, they can completely get over. But like, at first I'm like, they're probably not gonna win any matches. But believe it or not, if you make them win, they could even get over even more. Because that was the problem with 3MB. 3MB was over. It's just they never won matches, so no one gave the fuck. But like, if 3MB would have actually like won matches and held tag team titles, like that would have been great. I can't wait to see the Social Outcasts as tag team champs. Dean Ambrose comes out and he is asking to get bodied. He is asking to get his ass whooped. He starts insulting Brock Lesnar, saying Brock got no balls. Paul Heyman holds his balls. All that stuff. Dean Ambrose is really obsessed with Brock Lesnar's balls. Brock comes out laughing his ass off, and this is what I love. This is why no one can hate on Brock Lesnar, man. Like, who else makes wrestling more legit than this fucking guy? That he just comes out laughing at some dude challenging him, and he's just like, whatever, I don't care. Like, this is what I mean. The way Brock carries himself is just a fucking champion. Like, no one feels like that. Even when his steam hits, you know something's gonna happen. So Ambrose charges Brock. Brock sees the disrespect and just turns it on. Fucking starts killing him. Drops him with 1,000 clotheslines. No suplexes, which I'm very surprised. I guess they're saving that. This is the closest to a Brock Lesnar match on Raw we're ever gonna get. It felt like a tiny little baby match. Brock goes, fucking kills him. F5 laid out. Dean gets up and starts waving that he wants more. Brock is about to go back at it. Roman Reigns comes out when Dean told him not to, so Dean is not happy. But Roman comes out. Dean hits Brock with a low blow. That is Brock's 19,000th low blow this year. The poor guy, man. Everyone's just like, aim at the dick. They're all taking those Undertaker combat lessons, I guess. So Ambrose rolls out after he hits him in the dick. Looks at Roman. He's not happy. You know, like, why you gotta be saving me? So I like that. Lucha Dragons are back. Sin Cara has returned. I really thought they were going to do a heel turn right away. But I'm really happy. They should keep the Lucha Dragons together because they need more tag teams and, like, it would be cool. I like the Lucha Dragons. I've always liked the Lucha Dragons as a team, but we all know Kalisto's a star. But Kalisto's got a single title now, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully keep the Lucha Dragons together for a little bit because I really don't want to see a Sin Cara heel turn. Or if you're going to break them up, do it mutual. Be like, hey, we're friends. We should both get singles titles, brother. You know what I mean? So Lucha Dragons versus the League of Jobbers, man. Oh, God. Del Rio and Rusev. Barrett gets involved. Del Rio wins the double foot stomp. Yeah, oh my God. I fucking hate the League of Jobbers, man. They're so bad. Like, the group just has no fucking soul. And now Sheamus is not even there because Sheamus is injured. Like, oh my God. Like, the only saving grace is anytime Rusev talks. Like, Rusev probably had the greatest tweet about Daniel Bryan's retirement. He wrote, Daniel Bryan, he's American, but I like him. And that's it. Just thank you, Daniel Bryan. That made me laugh so hard. I was like, Rusev is a fucking man. So, yeah, whatever. League of Jobbers wins, so I guess they're not jobbers for this one episode. I don't know why. I would have just made the Lucha Dragons bury the shit out of them. Sasha Banks comes out looking fine as usual. She was looking extra fine today. I'm telling you, it's that hair. And she is watching on commentary as Becky Lynch fights Tamina. And I was like, oh my God, Tamina one-on-one. This could end up really bad. Naomi jumps Sasha. She fucking cold-cocked Sasha with a good, like, right hand. That was actually a really good punch. Becky tries to help. That's I think they're calling it a last plex, which I'm like, oh my God, Taz! Taz is gonna fall more in love with Becky Lynch every day. Becky hits the last plex on Naomi. Tamina wins with a super kick, and I was like, okay, at least make them a little bit credible. I understand why they did this, because it's gonna be Sasha and Becky versus Tamina and Naomi. So I'm like, yeah, give them some credibility. But I would have rather just seen Naomi in there. Like, what the fuck you put Tamina in there? Tamina can't wrestle a paper bag. I not like Tamina. Tamina's a cool person. It's just, you know, wrestling is not... She's, like, probably the only Samoan that kind of sucks. Her and Manu. Anybody remember Manu? If you remember Manu, please tell me, please. I'll give you a hint. The baby oil grade. The baby oil gang. Then we have a very, like, weird match, but it all led to what I was waiting for. The New Day and Mark Henry, who was an ordinary unicorn for that one day, versus Team 3D and the Usos in a tables match. I thought it was elimination for some reason, but then I'm like, no, it's not. Fuck. Mark Henry dips on the New Day. Of course, we all knew this was going to happen. You know, fuck that. Usos with the super kick party once again. Like, legit, where's the Young Buck chance every time they do this? It was like a blatant super kick party this time. Dudley hits the 3D on Big E for the win through the table, and that's it. You know, Usos and Team 3D win. Team 3D celebrate, and they finally fucking do it. Bully Ray, you know, Bubba Ray Dudley. I'm always going to call him Bully Ray for the rest of my life. I really liked him as Bully Ray. Hits one of the Usos with a clothesline, and I'm like, fucking yes, let's go. Team 3D heel turn. Hopefully they get their cool song back now. They get their fucking, like, Drop the Bombshell song. I feel like that would fit them more as a heel. And Devon hits 3D to Jimmy through a table. Jay gets dropped with the bubble bomb through a table. And I'm like clapping because I'm like, finally, this is what we needed. But I don't know what they're going to do. Like, this is the thing. If the Team 3D is going to feud with the Usos, who the fuck is going to take on the New Day? The Social Outcast? Which I wouldn't be in favor of. That would be hilarious. But I'm telling you, it's time. It is time to bring Enzo to the main roster. They were supposedly backstage. They could have just debuted him right there, you know what I'm saying? They should have debuted him with the New Day. Or something. They should have debuted him in that Lucha Dragons match or something. Like, bring Enzo. Hopefully they come next week. Because this tag division, there's only like 3 fucking tag teams. And for some reason, the primetime players are not doing a thing. And here it begins. This is where my sadness kicks in. Daniel Bryan comes out for his retirement speech. He cut his hair. He trimmed the beard. Again, this is the Daniel Bryan look I've always liked for him for some reason. He looks more legit this way. Like, I was never a really big fan of the beard and the long hair, even though he did look like fucking Wrestling Jesus, which is hilarious. I was like, yo, that's just Jesus Cristo. But I always like Daniel Bryan like that. Even the standee I have, it's the old school Daniel Bryan back in 2010 when he was shooting with CM Punk. It was that Daniel Bryan. That's my favorite Daniel Bryan. Retirement speech. Fucking a bunch of people are crying. I was like, damn. I tried to hold it in. I was holding it in. I held it in. Daniel Bryan makes a fucking that's what she said joke about Brie when the crowd starts chanting yes. I was like, that's fucking hilarious. And then that actually starts a that's what she said fucking chant, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? That was great. Again, great speech by Daniel Bryan. Not a work, people. The one time we want it to be a work. He's grateful for everything. Apparently, I don't know if this is legit or not, but I don't think Daniel Bryan would be lying. And I don't think Daniel Bryan would cover up anybody. Supposedly, he got cleared by like 3 doctors. They said he was fine. He decided to do one extra test on his brain. Because remember, he doesn't even have any he doesn't even remember how many concussions he has. Probably like more than 10. If you read his book, the guy gets a concussion every 5 seconds, like back in the old days. Even when he said he had 3 concussions before he even started wrestling legitly. So apparently he decided to get himself checked one more time 2 days ago or something, and apparently there is there is some damage. I don't know if it's like brain damage, but there actually he actually did fuck up his head. Again, I don't think Daniel would lie. I think that's super serious stuff, and I feel like it has to be a reason, because Daniel Bryan, he would be like, but then there were the reports that Daniel Bryan tried to quit before WWE did this, and I was like, was he trying to go to like ROH or New Japan or something like that? Which I don't think he would, because I even hate to say it myself, I don't think that would be a great idea for him, because like the WWE style is like dumbed down enough, you know what I mean? He wouldn't be able to like not go, but I just would fear for him going to Japan or ROH, or mostly Japan, because Japan is hard hitting shit, man. So, again, only he knows how legit it is. I think it might be super legit, because there is no way this guy would just quit out of nowhere. If it is legit, I feel super sorry for the guy. Fucking has day one since I saw him, Ring of Honor and all that shit. Even when he came to NXT, he's always been one of my favorites. He's never dropped out of my favorites list. Again, I own so many Daniel Bryan shirts. I even try to get more if I can. And I just don't know what to say. Just fucking thank you, Daniel Bryan. Just thanks for everything, man. Because, like, I really wish we could have gotten one more match. Like, I wish it could have led to one angle where he just, challenges Taker at WrestleMania. Like, Taker comes out and they, like, have, Taker versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. They could even make it a double retirement match or something. I really wish he could have fought Nakamura. Fucking the stars aligned, and fucking Nakamura's in WWE right now. And I was like, fucking hell, man. So, yeah, he gets one more yes chant in. He fucking says, like, hi and bye. He hugs, like, half the fucking audience there. The whole roster comes out. Brie comes out, which is really nice, too. Like, if you read Daniel Bryan's book, like, you gain a lot of respect for Brie and, like, their relationship is really fucking like cool and shit. Like when I was reading the book, I was like, damn, hit my feels, man, hit my feels. So it's a great guy, man. Like Daniel Bryan, I've always wanted to meet him. I hope to meet him one day. That's like probably top 2 of the wrestlers I've always wanted to meet. He's an awesome guy, and hopefully I get to meet him one day and be like, yo, you were the greatest. Since Daniel Bryan came in, I always said he was probably the greatest wrestler I've ever seen. There's only 2 wrestlers I've said that about. That's AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. There were the only 2 wrestlers in my life that I've ever said, that's probably the greatest wrestler in the world. AJ Styles, when the first time I saw him in TNA, I was like, this guy's the best. And then Daniel Bryan, when I saw his work, I was like, okay, this guy's the best. Like, holy shit. Only 2 people I've ever said best in the world to. Everyone else, I always say they're okay, or, they're good, or they're really good, Like Okada, Tanahashi, like all those people, they're amazing. But only AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan have been best wrestler in the world to me. Fucking whole roster comes out, as I said. Triple H, Vince, Steph are all there. He hugs fucking Vince. Vince whispers something in his ear. And he just leaves. He just goes to the back, and it's over. That was a network exclusive. It was like a couple extra minutes. And that was pretty much it. That was Raw. Again, not a great Raw. It was whatever, but like, it was all building to the Daniel Bryan retirement speech, which I wasn't ready for. Like, legit, I didn't want it to happen. I was like, please, cancel Raw right now so I don't have to hear this man retire. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe we could get one more match out of the guy. Don't do it. I hope he doesn't do it just to do it. If he's gonna do it, make it special. I feel like if Daniel Bryan gets let's say 2-3 years, because the guy's 34, man. That's how young he is. He's 34 years old. Him and Curtis Axel are the same age. Give the guy 2 to 3 years, and maybe we can get at least one more match. I wouldn't want him to come back full time, because by that time, he'll probably have a family and other stuff. That too. I hope the guy gets what he wants and has this big old family that he's always wanted with Brie. And yeah, I don't know what more kind words I can find to say about the guy. The guy's just amazing all around. You can just tell how some people are just really good human beings, and he always seemed like it, man. He always seemed, is, and still will be an amazing human being, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's it for me, I'm probably going to be posting up a lot of Daniel Bryan stuff soon. Get more conversation. Probably do a little top 5 best matches of him in WWE or something like that. I want to pay my respects to this man because it's a good man right there. So that's it for me. Like, subscribe, please. Talk to me in the comments. Talk to me about Daniel Bryan, please. Someone talk to me about Daniel Bryan. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and thank you, Daniel. Thank you for everything. Yes, movement will live on forever because I will wear your shirts forever.
I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help,
Is the antenna ready?
Yeah, but we're going to need a microwave tower to triangulate Scarecrow's location. There's one at Falcone's shipping in the Cauldron. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Oracle. Scarecrow's men are guarding the antenna. I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack. The Batmobile's powering. 5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage. I need to reach a vantage point to draw them outside.
Scarecrow said he'd be here. If you ask me, he's paranoid. Probably huffing too much of that gas. I'd like to see you say that to his face. You kidding me? I can't even look at the guy.
If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
sick of waiting here. You come find me when you're ready. Hey.
Three more soldiers inside. They think they're safe if they stick together. Lucius, I've got a hostage situation. 3 gunmen. I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
Flexible plates over an MR fluid armor layer. You'll move faster, hit harder, and look scarier while doing so.
Send it, Lucius. Now.
Already airborne, Mr. Wayne.
Scarecrow's men still have a hostage at the antenna. I should head back there before they do something they'll regret.